Whoa, look at these ceilings.
Nate's after party.
Dude, this place is like a palace. Look how high we are.
Welcome to Vegas. Today we're looking at one of my favorite hotels and some tips and tricks that we use when we travel. Pretty much chapter 1 of Sebby's guide to Vegas. I'm testing out some new content, so big favor if you do like this type of stuff, give this a thumbs up, share this with a friend, and let me know in the comments. As someone who goes to Vegas quite a bit, one thing that I've started packing a lot more is Crockfords, who's also today's sponsor. Main idea is that finding good coffee is pretty hard and also pretty expensive, but more on them in a bit. Starting off at the airport, tip number 1, especially if you have the Platinum card, is to sign up for Clear. Main rationale is that the Platinum card comes with a credit for this anyways, and it can save you a ton of time. If you already have pre-check, then great. Clear gets you into the front of the line for pre-check. Depending on your airport and how busy it is, it could easily save you 30, 60, or 90 minutes. One complaint that people make is that, well, if everyone has Clear, then no one really has it, but taking a look at most airports, that's not typically the case. I would say that the majority of people have neither Clear nor pre-check. One thing we like to do once we get past security is to go to the lounge to get some food and some coffee. If you don't have the Platinum or another lounge card, then maybe consider bringing Crockfords. So yes, you can bring this past TSA. Here is me holding it in front of TSA and also by the window by the planes. It works whether hot or cold, and for SFO, we have hot water fountains.
How does this work? Hold hand next to sensor. Oh, there it goes.
At only $2 a cup, save money without sacrificing quality, and you won't have to pay for overpriced airport coffee, which could easily be $4.10, $5.30, $4.50, or $5.95 depending on where you are. If you have the Platinum card and you're looking to use the hotel credit, I consider booking Crockfords. Booking through FHR, so Fine Hotel and Resorts, gets you a ton of benefits. A huge one that we're going to utilize in this video is that you get a room upgrade upon arrival if available. Another great one, especially for Vegas and given the room rates, is daily breakfast for 2 and also guaranteed 4 p.m. late checkout. If you want to maximize your time, you can also get noon check-in if available, and you also get an experience credit. We'll touch on this a little bit more, but depending on the property, it's either going to be something like a spa or food and beverage. Let's actually take a look at the base room. We ended up booking 2 queen beds because that's what was available. City view, so nothing too crazy here. I would say that the room is pretty straightforward, and if anything, it feels a little bit vanilla. I'd say that it looks pretty similar to any other hotel room that you'd expect. I do like that they have a Theragun though. We booked the base room with the hope that we would get an upgrade, but for that night, for whatever reason, the hotel was fully booked up. So before you check in, I'd recommend opening up the app and seeing what rooms are available, and in our case, it didn't have anything. It recommended ironically Conrad or Hilton instead. On Amex FHR, we booked this for $164 a night. To be fair though, Vegas does like to play a lot of games with additional charges. So here there are $22 in taxes and fees, and also $51 in additional property fees. In total, that's about $237. The cool thing with Amex FHR though is that for about this price, you might potentially get a suite, and we'll cover that towards the middle. Alright, so $237. To counteract this, you actually have $33 per person as a breakfast credit. So pretty much for every night that you stay, you get $66 in value. For this property, you also get $125 food and beverage credit, and this is per stay. So whether you stay 1 night, 5 nights, 10 nights, this only happens once. If you do a 1 night stay like we do, then that's $66 plus $125, so $191 in food. Effectively a $46 net room rate. As someone who frequents Vegas, this is one of the reasons why I really like the Platinum card, and for me at least, it pays for itself. On a side note, if you do want to learn more about the Platinum card, we do have links on the website, AskSebby.com, and down below in the description box. Make sure the links are competitive, but otherwise it's a huge way to support the channel, so thank you guys in advance. Maybe I'm crazy, but food is something I can easily get behind. Plus, you have a ton of options in Resorts World. We used one of the credits towards a pretty fancy lunch, and I definitely recommend a beef tartare with truffle on top. The other items weren't really as good though.
Great.
Awesome.
If you're on a budget, there is a food court with a lot of really good options as well. If you're doing the latter, then you can definitely stretch out that credit. You could argue that food prices are inflated in Vegas, but I'd argue that they have pretty good food. If anything, I would say coffee is my main problem with Vegas because it's pretty expensive and the options are pretty bad. They're pretty much charging 2x what they normally charge for the same exact burnt coffee that you get elsewhere. On that note, this video is sponsored by Crockfords. Crockfords is brewed coffee, flash frozen at peak flavor, delivered straight to your doorstep each month. It's the new way to enjoy delicious coffee in under a minute. Crockfords is flash frozen to lock in freshness in a completely new format of coffee. The thing that matters the most to me is that it actually tastes amazing. I'm a coffee snob and this stuff impresses me. Crockfords sends you monthly shipments right to your door, and you can customize your roast preference. Since it's TSA compliant, I love that I can bring it to places like Vegas. First thing I do when I get to the hotel is to put the Crockfords capsules in some ice just to keep them chilled. I also like to fill up some ice and put it into a vacuum insulated mug, that way I can bring it around. Commentier is delicious coffee and all you need is water, no insane line at the airport or in the morning. It's about $2 a cup, which means that you get amazing quality without breaking the bank. For a very limited time, Commentier is offering a huge discount of $30 off your first purchase, plus free shipping when you use my code SebbyJune30. This is going to be at commentier.com/SebbyJune. Order today because you definitely don't want to miss this one. Back to the hotel, Mandy booked the first night and I booked the second night. The main reason for this is to double dip the experience credit, that way we get 2 125 credits instead of just 1. One of the other major advantages of this is that it's a lot easier to upgrade you if you're only staying one night. Reminder that of Victoria you do get late checkout at 4 p.m. and oftentimes you do get early check-in of noon, so you potentially could check into the second room before you even check out of the first one. That plus the fact that it's just an elevator ride and we're just doing a 2-night stay makes it pretty easy to justify. Obviously it depends on you and your player 2 though. If you don't want to do that, then don't. As always, happy player 2, happy life. If you are just traveling by yourself, then you'd have to switch properties, otherwise you wouldn't get that additional credit. So basically you can't do 2 back-to-back bookings at the same hotel. Okay, so if you want a suite, what's the optimal strategy? And yes, there is a method to this madness that I think makes a lot of sense. So the base room is 164. In this case, it's the superior room with a city view. If you book that, then the 1 level upgrade that they're going to give you is just the same room, but with a strip view. Retail of this is $171, so about $7 more. You're getting an upgrade, but it's a $7 upgrade. For a 1 king bed room, the next level up is going to actually be a suite. So that would be the city view suite that runs for $321. To me, the big brain move would be to pay $7 more in order to actually book into that more expensive room. That way the next level upgrade is a suite. So instead of a $7 upgrade, you're now getting a $150 upgrade. That's exactly what we did, but I'm guessing they either ran out of the normal suites or something else happened, and we ended up getting upgraded to the entertainment suite with a strip view. It's a super impressive room and it normally runs about $1,000 a night. Let's see what these two guys think.
Oh, I'm actually kind of scared at how high to like. Whoa.
Yeah, there's like a bidet in there.
A nice little powder room.
Rangers, we have a Farragut.
What? They have a Farragut for you?
Yeah.
What is this?
This bath is bigger than like most apartments.
I can't believe this is real. People live like this? How much does this place cost typically?
Probably like $900 a night, but we booked like our 170, 180 room and got upgraded to this.
You paid $170 for this?
Yeah.
And you got a $125 food credit?
Yeah.
What the hell? Yeah, I got this for like $10.
Did you do this with a platinum card? Wait, so what did you do? The first night you had to book in the whole room?
No, first night we would have been able to do this as well, but all of these were taken from the weekend. I think they didn't have a chance to clean them all out.
Monday night.
Should you sign up for the platinum card?
I think after seeing this benefit, yeah.
What links would you use?
Probably AskSebby's. I mean, they're right in the description. They help support the channel, so you might as well do it.
Links down below.
Down below. Do they give you any complimentary food in here?
No, I don't think so. I think it's not free, sadly.
Did you want coffee? We have coffee.
No, I just was thinking like,
Do you want to try some comments here?
if they gave you
Oh, wait. Do you have some?
Yeah.
Yeah. As you can see, it's a pretty gigantic place, and I think it's awesome if you are entertaining guests and maybe watching a game. 2 gigantic set of windows, and these are automatic. Ceiling's also incredibly tall, probably about 20 feet, I would say. Gigantic dining room table. Perfect if you are playing a game or maybe having a meal. Also a lot of cool artwork, which is really nice. Over here we have a Mandy packing up because we need to leave in about 10 minutes. Here is a messy bedroom to prove that we're not just doing a tour of the room and that we actually stayed here. It's slightly better now. This is one of my favorite chairs out there, super comfortable and nice way to just look out into technically strip view. We are pretty high up on the 64th floor. Here's a quick pan of the room. These are automatic. Automatic. Hello. So once you start it, it goes by itself. That way, if you are filming something, it's less abrasive, like a good YouTuber would know, unlike me. Alarm clocks are pretty awesome because there are USB plugs. We have another Mandy over here. Bathroom is pretty solid as well. Probably one of the smarter ones out there, so it automatically comes up when you get near. Which basically just means that there's a sensor. A lot of different features, front, back, dryer, cleaner, massager, wand. Yeah, a lot of different options here.
Fluffy.
These are pretty nice. Tub is a little bit small, but still pretty comfortable. Definitely comfortable for one person. For two people, it can kind of still work. TV is a lot bigger than it looks and bigger than a lot of the other suites out there. Shower was pretty solid as well. Good water pressure. I like these. The only complaint, and like this is the most minor thing ever, that I think there was hair left over from the last person that Mandy noticed, because it's not her hair color, and so that's the only thing, and pretty small to me. Like, I don't really care, but I think Mandy did. Want to check out how fashionable you are? Pretty solid walk-in closet. Bathrobes are also pretty good. They're actually comfortable instead of being abrasive like some other hotels. One thing I really like about Crockfords is that they do have massage guns as a filming in all the rooms, even the basic level. Which is nice if you are working out and you're tired of walking, or you just want to massage your legs. Some more art over here. With each day you end up getting a little key fob thing, which is pretty nice. Also works as an alternative to this, and the keys are a lot smaller than other places, which is pretty cute. Pretty much no reason to have a card as big as they normally are. Dining room chandelier. These are glass. Great, thanks. A little kitchenette bar, stool area. Also, is a little fridge if you want to keep some drinks cool. This is nothing, because I didn't check that side. This is locked, and these are just drinks. Mini bar, do not touch area. Coffee was free, but we had common tier anyways, and kind of actually really like common tier. This is where we were storing the common tier. We are in one of the bigger rooms, so the normal size is about 1/3 of the size of the suites, and then there are obviously larger suites as well. I think this is the 3-bedroom suite where there's a pool inside. Last little thing is the guest bathroom. Nothing to really write home about, nothing too exciting, but it's pretty large. Hair dryer. Nothing. I do like the little artwork and stuff. Thanks to Commentier for sponsoring, and don't forget to get $30 off when you click the link in my description box. Hopefully you enjoyed the tour. Big favor, give this a thumbs up, and if you are new here, consider subscribing, but otherwise, hope you liked it. See you guys next time.
Subscribe to AskSebby. Subscribe to AskSebby. Subscribe to AskSebby.
Great.